Hey everybody, AZ Gamerman here on the PlayStation Network, and today we're going to talk about Xur. He is going to be in the tower to the left, and you're going to go over towards the speaker and Evil Levante. So come on over, let's take a look at what he's got. First off, he has the no backup plans. These are for your Titan. I usually prefer an intellect roll on my arm sets, and I do like sniper rifle reload, but for this particular set, it has reload speed with shotguns, and that's good, and I'll explain why. Your perks, or actually let's talk about your stats. 4340. These are on your moderate to low moderate rolls. Not the greatest roll, but let's go over the minutia on this. Shotgun kills trigger force barrier, and force barrier's duration is increased. We're going to skip the middle and we're going to go straight to the end. Increased reload speed with shotguns, as I had said previously. These two perks are symbiotic, and that combined with the fact that you can run Disintegrate, which will also give you a force barrier, on top of the fact, again, that you can have Blessings of Light. Those three perks together, you can essentially perma-shield yourself on your Titan while running a very high armor. You can effectively make yourself invincible if you keep all your engagements to one-on-one, maybe even two-on-one, and you're very careful. So always remember those. Let's go into the minutiae on it. The rain blows, increased melee attack speed and impact induction, bonus grenade energy on melee hits. So the more you are using that punch, you're getting to use your Disintegrate, and you're getting to get your shield back faster. You want to run a high strength build on no backup plans because you get the full use out of it. Shotgun loader, as we had talked about previously, and machine gun loader. In the defender subset, you have a perk that will allow you to create orbs on heavy kills. This alone can turn you into an orb machine for your teams. And if you are a guy that likes to get up close and personal and stay in the battle and really lay down some DPS, these are the arms for you. I can't say enough great things about them, so I'm just going to move on. The Knucklehead Radar. This is for your hunter. And if you don't know what it looks like, I'll show you right quick. Most people do. I do have the New Monarchy shader on, so it's got some red sets on it, but it does have a nice holographic viewpoint right there, and that reticle is very distinctive. You'll see it in many of the cutscenes, especially after the Black Garden, on some of the hunters that are in front of there while they're talking to the speaker. You'll see other people running around with it, but that is Knucklehead Radar. Now let's explain what. Let's go over the stats. Discipline strength 50-51. High end. Anything over 50 is what I consider high end. Can't complain. Once again, it's discipline strength on a helmet. I almost demand an intelligent roll on a helmet. Don't like that. So I would suggest possibly a reroll, but then again, the stats are so high, you may want to just use another set of armor to get around that because they are so good. Your radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. So if you've got a Red Death, like I like to run, or if you've got, say, a Jade Rabbit or another weapon that does not come with a way to see people on the radar, I believe it's called Third Eye, this will allow you to use your radar while using any primary weapon. This is huge. Now in Iron Banner, I abuse it to its fullest extent because I run Red Death, and when you can see where people are on the radar before that even comes up, that's awesome. Let's go over some of the other minutia on this real quick. So as we said, increased discipline, increased strength, inverse shadow, increased super energy from killing minions of the darkness, ashes to assets, gain super energy on grenade kills, and then you have better already. Shield start recovery upon orb pickup. I like health. So there's two things about this that I don't like. As I had said previously, I like an intellect roll, and I do like having health on orb pickup, not health, not shields. So those two things alone would almost make me say re-roll it. If you don't have it, definitely pick it up, especially if you're PvP oriented. But the scores are great, and if you've never had it, it's great to just mess around with. So let's move on. The Apotheosis Veil. This is for your Warlock. It's Intellect Strength 4850. Great rolls. It replenishes health when you pick up an orb. This was abused year one by me and many other Warlocks. This kept you in the fight for Crota and kept your health nominal while you were saying using Red Death and running Apotheosis Veil. It was a great helmet. It still is. Immediate health and melee and grenade regeneration upon activating your super. Your Voidwalkers abused this big time. Can't say enough good things about it. It's definitely a buy. So get in there and make it happen. Intellect strength, as we had said, inverse shadow increase super energy for killing minions. Second thoughts gain bonus super energy from special weapon kills on minions. So use your shotgun. You're going to really enjoy this. Replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of light. As I said before, that's great. I like that. Now we're going to get into the weapon. This is going to be your Dragon's Breath, year 2. If you don't have it, buy it. I can't say enough great things about it. It's not necessarily the most burst damage you've ever seen, but once it hits the floor, it is napalm fun for everybody. And watching that many numbers come up, what I would say is if you're a hunter, or if you team with a person that runs a hunter, this can really be used to its fullest extent if they are running Bloodbound and you wait until Bloodbound is down, because that DPS is going to transfer back and forth between all the enemies, and you're literally going to destroy the mob in just a millisecond. They're not going to last more than a second, maybe 2. The DPS is going to transfer back and forth, and you're just going to watch everything go kablooey. Orbs will fly. Everyone will have fun. Let's go over some of the other things on this. It does have surplus. Expect to find more ammo for this weapon. If you're running a helmet that would allow you, or not helmet, but the Titan arms, the Ruin Wings, that would allow you to pick up more heavy, that's always good. It would combine with surplus, really make it an easy and fun weapon to use. Quick Draw, Javelin, increased weapon warhead velocity, that's almost a mandatory. Speed reload, you're not really worried about reload because they should be dead. And then Who's Next, kill with the final round of the magazine will increase reload speed. So don't really care about that perk. You're not really going to worry about it. As I said before, when you use a rocket launcher, you're usually expecting them to be dead already. But as I said, it looks cool. It's fun to use. Nobody I know hates it. Everybody really enjoys the World War II niche that it fills. It's really fun watching all the smoke and fire and everything burn. So enjoy the DOT on that one when you get it. Lastly, you're going to have your Legacy Heavy Weapon Engram. As I said, if you're still looking for your Gjallarhorn, this is how to do it. Not that Gjallarhorn's useful nowadays, but maybe in the future, if it comes, you'll have it, and you'll be able to purchase the Year 2, Year 3, Year 5 version if they ever do bring it back. And I do believe that they will at some point. It'll probably be another incarnation, but this is your avenue to get it. So, as I said before, Glass Needles, you're going to need a couple of these to re-roll these to your specific playstyle. You may not play like me, I may not play like you, but make sure you find something that fits your liking. Your 3 of Coins, which I do suggest, and if you're over 310, most of his items you've probably already gotten, so use these, go kill your Ultra Knight or whatever Ultras you're fighting in your Heroic Strikes. Try to get full use out of them. Try to pop one about every 3 Ultras. You should get the most use out of them from everything that I've seen. Heavy Ammo Synth 3, I really want the 5 back. Come on, Bungie. Varix is getting all my money. Stealth Drive and Plasma Drive, so red and blue. I really like the blue. I think it looks good. If you have never done it, go buy a Blue Sparrow and infuse one of these just for shits and giggles. You can find one that you like with a good color scheme, and you can have some fun with it. So I'm going to be out of here. This was Zerg for the week. Always make sure to have fun. Don't let the bad man touch you, and take it easy.